Holy crap, what's going on, guys? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be talking about XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, in today's video, we must be talking about the massive, and I mean massive, bull run that is forming and happening right now as I speak within XRP Ripple. This is incredible. Not only are we going to be looking at technical analysis to gauge whether or not this is a planned movement and run, or whether or not this was just mere Redditors, it's going to be something to talk about, and I think this is pretty crazy and definitely one of the most important videos to watch that I'm going to be posting here on the channel. So if you are new and you are interested in XRP, definitely make sure to watch the video, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. Alright guys, to be honest, I don't even know where to start. There is so much freaking stuff to discuss that there's really just no time point. As you guys know from just hopefully from being in the space and from my posts in the community just yesterday, February 1st. Does that mean anything to any of you guys? February 1st. This is the day where Redditors plan and Telegram groups plan on pumping the crap out of XRP. But what's interesting is we're starting to see XRP's price pump early. We're starting to see XRP's price pump higher right now, shooting up from supports of 26 cents. We're currently battling 50. You know what's very interesting too is we've been monitoring this for the longest time, and if you just watch maybe 3 or 4 days ago in my videos, or even like a week ago before any of this was even discussed or pronounced, we've been discussing the fact that XRP needed to pop the second we see confirmation above this resistance line. This was a downtrend that's been on the coin since the break to the downside happened in November of in November of 2020, and immediately after that we did decide to see this massive pump in price. And what's crazy is we saw it. It broke bullish. It blew up beautifully. So, I mean, we've been buying in since the beginning. Since the downtrend was broken, the purple resistance was broken, we've bought in and have been capitalizing off these runs. So it's very easy to capitalize off of this. But a lot of people are going to be asking, well, is it time to be buying in more? Is it time to be pushing in more? Is XRP going to $1? Is it going to $2? Well, I pulled up some articles that we have to discuss and we have to share. Now, I am in a few different Facebook groups online in regards to all the different cryptocurrencies, and I found a very interesting one that I have to share with you guys just in a second. But first, you guys have to kind of discuss and understand what exactly is going on. So, basically, XRP rallies more than 50% after a Telegram group pumps the token. After we've been seeing all these crazy things within GameStop, GME, AMC, Blockbuster, all these different, stocks, people have then decided to get away from bigger, centralized markets where, just as simple as Robinhood can literally click stop and it pretty much bans you guys from trading it for however long it wants to, capping a centralized market, an open market to trade around with, normal stocks. It's pretty crazy, but people got pissed and fed up with that, and I think that could be a main reason why we're seeing this dip right now within the S&P 500. And they said, you know what, we're going to get out of this and we're going to go to an uncentralized market where we actually have more control. And they've noticed that they can actually pump up coins, capitalize off runs, and make themselves money very easily. And it seems like a lot of us are taking advantage of that. So they've now moved into Dogecoin. They shot the price off of Dogecoin to, incredible gains all the way up. It was at 1.500%. But notice what's very interesting. They've done these where prices explode to the upside at a rapid rate. And unless you're in it early and sell out early, you're going to be capitalizing most of the time off the run to the downside. And you can see the consolidation the coin is having back to the downside. Granted, we are up 283%, but we are continuing to dump lower. Now, look at XRP. XRP is up 23% to the day. This might just be the start of a big moonshot to the upside. So notice this started on Telegram. A lot of people think it was Telegram as well as, XRP's pumping, XRP and Redditors. But yeah, you can see the Telegram group right here. Pump and hold XRP February. Basically, buy. So here's something you guys have to consider. And I feel like a lot of you guys, it's just going in one ear and out the other. And you really have to consider this. So I'm in this Facebook group and you can see the groups right here. And the last time we looked at it, when he posted this 16 hours ago, there was only 10,000 members. And we're currently at 50,000 members right now, which is just absolutely insane, and I'm sure there's more while I'm making this video. But there was a very interesting comment that I wanted to share with you guys that, it just felt unfair to not share this information. But as you can see right here, it says, seriously, correct me if I'm wrong here. If a pump is planned for a specific day, that means you need a lot of people willing to buy on that day and drive the price up. Now, if someone knowing a pump would occur, which is most of us, on a specific day, would want to buy in early, as we are currently seeing. So what you are seeing right now, the day comes to pump the price, and most have already bought into the coin already. So most will sit around waiting for this pump to happen so they can cash out. Fortunately, so instead of having a bunch of buyers on a specific day, you now have a bunch of sellers holding it or selling it. So the price starts to drop and the whole thing is a flop. The difference with the GME was they were already, the difference with GME was they all were buying because they wanted to support GameStop, not because they were looking to get rich quick. And that's not necessarily support. They weren't trying to support GameStop, as far as I understand. They were shorting it, and then they had to buy back in to, dollar cost average their trades. But you can see pretty much what he's referencing, and I think it's fairly important to say that, and it's very true when you give a general outlook. They were trying to pump up the price of the token. They wanted the prices of the coins to move higher. But if everybody knows the time and the date that this is going to happen, people are going to be buying in early. What happens when people buy in early? They're not going to be buying on the time and date that it happens, and then they're going to get ready to sell it. So there's a good chance this is going to be huge for us in regards to shorting the market instead of actually buying in and holding long, which is going to be great news, at least for my, objective. So what I plan on doing is waiting for the appropriate time for, XRP to start to see the swing back to the downside, and as simply and easy as it was going up is what I'm going to be doing, shorting it. The crazy thing as well is not many people know that there are different exchanges out there that support XRP. A lot of you guys have been asking, well, which cryptos which exchanges support XRP? Coinbase doesn't, Kraken doesn't, Coinbase Pro doesn't, Binance doesn't, all within the US. If you're out of the US, you're A-okay, but most of my viewers are within the United States. What is the possibility of being able to trade XRP? Well, BitYard offers that. I've told you guys this. Not only can you trade XRP, you can buy long, leverage it, create stop losses. This is why I love using this so much. And maybe Abra might support it, if you guys know what that is. But, just within BitYard itself, this is what I recommend. It's crypto in, crypto out, much easier to use. And that's why I recommend using this. And I've been using this. We've capitalized off the run slightly to the upside, which was just ironic. I mean, this is the coincidence or not. We've been discussing that we needed to buy in the second we saw confirmation of a break above this resistance, specifically above 30 cents. Regardless of the downtrend, we discussed it would be bullish if we broke above the downtrend. But until we capped and broke through the channel that we've been trading in for literally freaking weeks now, which was 30 cents and 25 cents. You guys have been, and I love it because there were so many haters in the chats and in the comments down below, basically saying, oh, you give the same technical analysis over and over again, and then they disappear. The second we see bull run and my opinion becomes true, and we see massive corrections in any direction, and we make massive pumps and we make a ton of money, we make thousands of dollars, they disappear. It's hysterical. But regardless of the fact, we discussed in detail every single video, day after day after day. The second we see confirmation above the 30-cent resistance, it is game on and time to be buying in for the bull run. That's exactly what happened. If we see confirmation of a break below our price floor, which was 26 cents, and we closed below there, it was time to short the market and short XRP. What happened? We beautifully broke above 30 cents. Beautiful time to be buying in and capitalizing off the run to the upside. What should you guys do if you've already bought in? Move your stop loss up to create, a break-even price so you don't lose out on your dollar on your buy-in point. You don't want to make the price go below where you bought in, so you create the stop loss at where you bought in. It's very simple. And if you had bought in above 30 cents, which we had been discussing over and over and over again, yes, the daily candle did not close, but we did give a pretty damn good pump to the upside, which could have been, indication enough to buy back into the coin. So this is absolutely nuts. And now we're seeing the buy-in. So is the coin going to go higher closer to February 1st, which is literally just today? Yeah, probably. But the other thing is you guys have to understand the warning with what's going on. And that would be, stay clear of crap like this. This is extremely risky. You're probably better off shorting the crap out of the coin than it swinging up. But I am in no way a financial advisor. No way do I recommend buying into a pump and dump, getting involved in here. We're going to see some crazy shit happen within XRP in the next day or two. But this is an extremely risky play. This isn't a race. This is a marathon. We're trying to create wealth moving forward, not get rich in a minute and then lose it all tomorrow. And that's what you guys have to consider. So although I do appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I do appreciate all the comments and supports in the description, this is not recommended. If you want to, make sure at any point you invest money into this market, you consider it a loss. Do not invest your mortgage. Do not invest your rent. Do not invest your birthday gift. Do not invest your wife's birthday gift, your husband's birthday gift. Do not do it. Only invest money you're willing to lose. Consider it a loss already. If you're gonna put in $5,000, make sure you piss that $5,000 away. It's in the same realm as cutting it up and throwing it out. That's what this is. Because when you lose the money, which 90% of you will, there is risks involved, and you really don't want to have the emotional, attachment to it and be upset that you've lost it, because you have to already go into it considering it's a loss. If you can get past that, you can make investing much easier. And not necessarily, this isn't necessarily investing. This is, educated gambling. Let's consider it like that. I just have to put the warning out there. So you guys have to consider it, especially when we start to see things like this. This especially means we have to spend, close attention to it. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I know we have not actually talked about the other cryptos. I have to do that really quick. Ethereum, which is seeing zero movement at all. I mean, XRP is completely doing its own thing, is separated from the rest of the market, but we are still very close. This might be the underdog in the next couple of days, as XRP is starting to, fill in the gap right here, balance up and down off of its resistance and bottom support. But the second we see confirmation of a break either above 113.87 or a breach below the uptrend right here, it's confirmation to a short to the downside or a bull market to the upside. So I'm spending quite a bit of time analyzing Ethereum, because as we know, money's going to move into XRP and it's going to flow out in other cryptos. So we have to consider this. Bitcoin looks okay. Very interesting. I'm glad it decided to break above its resistance. It decided not to hold this bottom support and breach below this resistance up here. And we're starting to use this as an uptrend, which is great. But and Litecoin doesn't look too bad as well. It's confirmation on this bottom support here. Let's see if we break through 123 or we can hold and move up. S&P 500 doesn't look good, but I mean, it doesn't sound good either. It's interesting. Big downtrend. We're extremely overextended. We're outside of this beautiful uptrend, 11-year resistance and support. We're bouncing, day after day off of the overbought market. We're overbought or overextended on the MACDs. We get some wacky ass news comes out about the hedge fund and drops the coin, but the coin needed a drop to begin with. It's not like it was undervalued and this news came out and the coin pumped lower. No, we've been literally bouncing our head off the resistance line of being overbought for the longest time, and we were overextended on the MACD, and we were, trading outside of a massive, 11-year resistance. So the fact that we get news like this and it causes the market to correct back down to the daily moving average at the same time we're having technical indicators show that we needed to correct downwards. It's just all too good to be true, if you ask me. Otherwise, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up if you are new to the channel. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, CryptoTheOfficial, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.